Hello, what have we here? I am Andre, and this is my play along to the Star Wars Schmoedown tournament on Twitch. It's the finals, man. It's Andres Ace Cabrera versus Andrew Dimalanta. Man, this has been a crazy tournament. Andres has been getting better and better every match. Andrew Dimalanta has looked unstoppable. It's going to be an awesome match. But I'm here to prove that I could hang with these guys. Look, be honest, I'm probably not going to be as good as these two are right now because I put a lot of effort into all this, but I haven't been putting the effort that these guys have, who are so close to that, title shot against Alex Damon. But I think I could hang. I've been getting 90% my last few matches. Overall, I think I'm at 89% for this tournament. But yeah, I'm ready to do this. Look, these guys, there's going to be a whole lot of Andres. You got Andre, you got Andres, you got Andrew, who's kind of an Andre. Oh, wait, I spelled his name wrong. Yay. But I'm going to prove I am the Andre. I am the man. Let's get it done. Let's get ready to schmo down.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown!
Also, a couple other notes. My Excel sheet's over here, connected to that Excel sheet over there. So if you see me filling in things or looking on my computer, that's just filling in the Excel sheets, the scores for both myself and those guys. But since they changed around the speed round, I might have something wrong on the Excel spreadsheets and how the formulas work and everything. So I might take a second there to fix things if need be, if my accuracies, my correct scores, total questions, all that, if those end up wrong, I might have to do that. And the whole speed round, I don't know how it's going to work in terms of my score or their score, because it's all about speed, and I don't know how I'm going to do it, really. I might have to do some like rewinding to fill in scores or whatever. And honestly, if it doesn't work where I can't answer before they answer, then I might just scrap my whole round 4 score and say it doesn't even matter. I'm just going to take it all out, and so there's no total questions, number of questions. My accuracy will be untouched by that round. But we'll see. It's the first time we do that, so I don't know. Anyway, let's get ready. Let's do this.
All right, here we go. Round number 1. Question number 1. Gentlemen, Revenge of the Sith. According to Palpatine, what blinds Master Yoda?
Christian, I've been working on my bird calls. Is now a good time to do them?
No, I would never do that again unless Ben Goddard is involved in a match. And 5,
Caw.
4, 3.
Repeat the question.
All right. According to Palpatine,
I'm not sure about this one
what
already.
blinds Master Yoda?
Got to get settled here, Settling in. It's a long match, so do what you need to get those first points on the board.
Yep, 1 JP used. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please, starting with Andres.
Arrogance.
That is correct.
Arrogance.
Arrogance.
Arrogance is correct. 1-1. Smart move by Dimalanta using that JTE to get himself settled, and we have ourselves a 1-1 game mark.
Yes, we do. I know a little something about arrogance. Your next question is from The Force Awakens, Episode 7. What character gives Poe Dameron the map to Luke Skywalker at the film's opening? I noticed, Christian, you put a little extra mustard on that. Let's get ready to schmo down. That sounded good.
I'm hyped. Kidding me?
Well, we should just keep that sound bite and just play that over every match.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please, and Andrew.
Lor Santeca.
Yes.
Or
Ace.
Santeca.
Lor Santeca.
2-2 as we get to our next question here in the finals. 5 rounds for the finale of this tournament. The Empire Strikes Back. Question number 3. What was Luke Skywalker's rank on Hoth?
Laura Santeca, played by the great Max von Sydow. I know we have a lot of new fans here. Old fans will remember that I thought he died in 2008. I'm sorry.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Andres.
Commander.
Yes.
Damn it.
And Andrew.
I wrote general.
3-3.
Ah, no.
Exactly what we thought we'd be getting here, Mark, as we get to the fourth question.
It's early, but you are correct, sir. We go to episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Ken Knapsack waited 3 months in line to get tickets. In The Phantom Menace, which Jedi says the Sith have been extinct for nearly a millennium? Which is a long, long, long time.
Sure is.
Is that 1,000 years? Millennium?
And 5, 4, 3,
Can't believe I
2,
got one wrong.
1. Pens down. And Andrew.
Kiadi-Mundi.
Ki-Adi-Mundi is correct.
Ki-Adi-Mundi.
And Andres.
Whoop. Kiadi-Mundi.
Ki-Adi-Mundi is correct. Ki-Mundi would not have been correct. All right. So here's the next question. All right. Question 5 is the Clone Wars.
1 second. My mic is falling. There we go.
What is Jabba's nickname for his son?
Kiadi-Mundi. Is that, I believe, related to Nick Mundy? Good friend of the show.
Oh, yeah, there you go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Andres.
Punky Muffin.
Punky Muffin is correct. And Andrew.
Punky Muffin.
Unreal, these two.
I wrote
Unreal.
Pumpkin
As
Muffin.
We see ourselves now, Mark. It is now
so I'm not giving
5-5
myself
as we
that
get to
one.
our sixth question.
Yeah, I'm still recovering from the knowledge that Jabba had a kid that he called Punky Muffin.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on to the greatest film of all time, Return of the Jedi. And your question. In the film Return of the Jedi, who says, I have a really bad feeling about this? These are classic style questions, and I love that we got one in a championship match.
Oh, yeah.
I have a good feeling about it, actually.
5, 4, 3,
Repeat the question.
1 for Ace.
I can certainly do that. In Return of the Jedi, who says, I have a really bad feeling about this? But again, I still have a good feeling. So, not on brand, but sorry.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Ace. Pens down. And we start with Andrew.
Han Solo.
Yes, Andres.
Han Solo.
I said C-3PO.
Did not have it. So Andrew takes his first lead here. Andrew takes his first lead as we get to our next question. Next question here. And it is from The Rise of Skywalker. Who plays the character Allegiant General Pride?
A lot of luminaries in the chat, Christian. I see, like I mentioned, Ken Knapsack, who waited 6 months in line to get tickets. RB3 is here. Video Drew is here.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Andres.
Richard Grant.
That is correct. And Andrew?
Richard E. Grant.
Richard
that is
E.
correct.
Grant.
All right. So we get to our next question here. Next question. Mark?
That's right. That is category Attack of the Clones. And Dimalanta is only 3 questions away from possibly a perfect round. Here we go. In episode 2, who said, I think it is time we inform the Senate that our ability to use the Force has diminished.
This feels like a question that's been asked
Oh,
in the
and
previous
don't I know
season.
how that feels, Christian, after turning 50 yesterday.
That's not a true story.
I am an old man, folks. You're
No.
looking at an old guy in a young person's game.
Broke a stolder. 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. And Andrew.
Mace Windu.
Yes.
Mace
Andres.
Windu.
Mace Windu.
There it is. 8-7. Dimalanta keeps a 1-point lead over Andres Ace Cabrera as we get to our 9th question here. 9th question. The Last Jedi. When Luke sees Leia on Crate, he says to Leia, it looks nice that way. What is he referring to?
That was a fun premiere, wasn't it?
You can cut the tension here with a knife. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, this is
And 5,
armpit stains.
4, 3, 2, 1. Andres?
Her hair.
Yes. And
Her
Andrew?
hair.
Her hair.
And Andrew Dimalanta is 1 point away from a perfect round here. 9-8. 9-8. If he gets it right, only he will have the bonus question. Andres has only missed once, but he still has missed. Here's the next question.
That's right, but they both got to get through this movie. Star Wars Episode 4, later titled A New Hope. And your question: what was the cell number that Princess Leia was being held in?
This was for sure a question in
Ooh,
another
and if
season.
this was like bar trivia, this is where everybody's like, "Oh, this is the ultimate," and it's only round 1, kids.
That's right. And Dimalanta going for a perfect here as we go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Andrew.
2187.
Perfect round for
2187.
Dimalanta. And Andres?
2187.
2187. So Andres Cabrera misses 1. Dimalanta will get a
I
bonus
missed one,
question
but remember,
worth
I'm
1
still
point.
answering the question for
This is for
accuracy
you,
purposes.
Andrew. You do not have to write it down. Now, if for some reason I do not understand and we need a repeat, then you're gonna have to write it down. But here we go.
Can I write it on my board if that's...
You can write it on your board, but I doubt that's gonna happen. But here we go. Bonus question: who says the following line from the franchise? This could be any of the movies. I'm ending all of this. The tree, the text, the Jedi. I'm going to burn it all down.
Interesting. So is it Luke or is it Yoda? It was Luke.
Luke Skywalker.
For 1 more point, Andrew Dimalanta. Perfect here. 11-9, 11-9. And we're going to bring back
what a match.
Both Bobby Gucci and
Missed
Winston
the
Marshall
question.
here as we get to the
Well,
rules
missed 2
of round
questions.
number 2. Mark,
Commander
how's that go?
Skywalker and
Oh, round number 2.
Punky
This is known as the
Muffin. I
wheel
wrote this up.
round. We
Punky
call it the Wheel
Muffin.
of Justice.
This
fate,
is
but
why
in
I
Star
have
Wars
to watch
terminology,
with the
It is
subtitles.
the Wheel of Destiny. Each competitor gets to spin. If they don't like the category they spin at first, they are allowed a mulligan, which is golf, for do-over. Once they settle on a category, 5 questions.
Yeah,
are
so
gonna be asked
obviously
in
if I
that
was playing in
genre.
a tournament,
Each question's
in an
worth
actual
2 points.
tournament,
There is, again,
first thing
no
I would do,
penalty for
obviously,
missing a
rewatch the
question.
movies, but this
However,
time with
stealing
the
is
subtitles.
available in round number 2. So if you're not sure of the
It's
answer,
gotten me
ask us
several
multiple
times
choice.
in this
We'll
tournament.
give you 4 options.
Or
One
I
of
know
which
the
is
answer,
correct
I
answer.
just don't know it
At that
exactly
point,
right
the value
because
of
of
the
the
question
subtitles.
goes down to 1. Christian is
Gunga
doing the
City
bookkeeping.
versus
Each
Gungan
competitor
City.
retains
That
use
type
of their
of thing.
challenge. Each competitor still
You know,
has 2
you'll learn.
JTE rules
And
remaining.
so when I'm actually
All right,
competing in this tournament,
because
hopefully,
Dimalanta, you
I'll know what
have
to do.
a 2-point lead here. We're going to drop Winston out. We're going to drop Andres out. And Gucci gets 60 seconds to talk to your competitor about deciding if you want to spin first or second, starting now.
Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Well, 2 more JTE rules left. You know that.
Yes.
3 C's: cool, calm, and collective. You know what we're doing here.
All right, so Andrew, there's really no decision that was really made there. Do you have a decision?
Spinning first.
Spinning first. All right, wheel will come up. Here we go.
I really like Andrew's
And here's the
background.
first spin.
Christian, not
That's really
interested
cool.
in banter anymore. Just give us the answer.
Oh, he just didn't say anything. He said, he said, you know what we want to do. Nobody else does. It's not
Gucci
just-
never says anything.
no. A New Hope.
A New
You
Hope.
get 60 seconds to decide what you want to do. 60 seconds starting now.
We don't need 60 seconds.
Let's go.
All right, he's going to take it. All right.
All right.
So we're going to drop Gucci out, thank God. And now we're going to bring back Andres Cabrera. There we go. All right. Andrew, you're going to get 5 questions in the realm of A New Hope. All right, New Hope. Here we go. What is the name of the Imperial commander that served on the Devastator and was tasked with finding the plans on Tatooine?
Danger.
Commander Prodigy.
That is correct for 2 points.
didn't know that.
Dimalanta. All right. What is the alphanumeric designation of the stormtrooper that wasn't at his post outside of the Millennium Falcon on the
TK-421.
Death Star?
TK421.
Yes, 2 more points for Dimalanta. Question 3. Where was Luke planning to go to have R2-D2's memory erased?
I mean, Uncle Owen tells him to go to Anchorhead. So
Anchorhead.
Yes, for 2 more points. That is question 3. Question 4. Luke is frustrated when trying to sell his land speeder because his model is no longer in demand because of what new model
XP38.
of speeder?
XP38.
Yes. And your final question. Your final question here, Andrew, in round number 2 for your wheel round. All right. Who says to Han, hey, I knew there was more to you than money?
Leia.
Princess Leia.
For 2 more points, Andrew Dimalanta staying perfect here, lighting up round number 2, going up 21-9.
I missed
over
another
Andres
question
Cabrera.
there.
We're going to drop
crap,
you
I
out
was
here,
putting on Andres'
Andrew,
score.
and now bring in Winston
Andres'
Marshall.
score.
You get 60 seconds here, Winston. You get 60 seconds to talk to Ace starting now.
First of all, you see I took the glasses off because I want you to look me in my eyes right now. Look directly at my image because I'm going to look right in the camera. Let it go. To quote Frozen and all them little children that said it, let it go. All right? You know why?
Yeah, so I missed
Because what
another
love about
question, but
watching
it's a
you play this
known
game is you're
thing
the only person that I
about
see
my
that
next
has
round of
fun doing
studying
this.
all
keep having
Imperial
fun, baby.
officer
Let's keep
names.
having fun. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I got you.
part of my
Go.
to-do list.
Let's go.
What can I do about
Drip,
that? I was
drip,
not
let's
prepared for
go.
that.
Drip,
I'm not going
drip,
to.
Let's go. Drip, drip. Let's go. Drip, drip. I don't know how much time I got, but I'm going to keep going till you say I can't talk no more. Let's go. Drip, drip. Let's go.
All right, we're going to cut you off now. All right, let's bring the wheel back.
Probably done because you pulled it off my face.
All right, well, congratulations. All right, here's the I care, by the way. Here's and I have fun. Here's the spin.
Winston's awesome.
Christian, I was just going to let Winston go. He looked like he had another 6 seconds of air left in him.
Yeah, he did, but I wanted to
Let's go. Drip, drip.
the spin. And you got the Phantom
Another
Menace. You have
Phantom
60
Menace.
seconds to decide what you want to do. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see anything else on there that, yeah, let's do it. Why not?
You feel good about it?
Yeah, I feel great about it.
Great. Let's do it.
All right. Thank you, Winston. Going to drop you out here. Going to bring back Andrew. Oh, sorry there. All right, bringing back Andrew, and here's Andres. Andres, you get 6 questions in the realm of the Phantom Menace. Are you
I've
ready?
consistently gotten one wrong on Phantom Menace rounds. So,
Excuse me.
not expecting anything different.
Oh, good. Now I'm on. Ken Knapsack waited 9 months in line to see this movie, and now 5 questions to you, Andres, each one worth 2 points. In The Phantom Menace, what shocking discovery does Padme make when she arrives on Tatooine and visits Mos Espa?
What? What kind of question is that? That's way really vague. She makes many discoveries. She's in a new planet. That there are slaves there.
That there's still slavery in the galaxy?
2 points, that is correct.
Okay.
2 points. All right, next question. Question 2.
Nice pull on Andres and Andre.
In The Phantom Menace, why didn't the Jedi Council want Anakin to be trained according to Mace Windu?
He's too old.
He's too old.
Too old to begin the training. That's from another guy, but you still get 2 points.
All right, question 3.
In episode 1, The Phantom Menace, Qui-Gon Jinn said he's witnessed pod racing on what other planet?
Malastare.
Malastare.
And it's better there, in my opinion. That's 2 more points, and Christian Ace, perfect through
Very
3
fast,
questions. He's got
very
2
dangerous.
left in episode 1. Your penultimate question, Andres. What character says the ability to speak does not make you intelligent?
Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
And I prove that every day. 2 more points, 1 question away from a perfect round. Andres, for that perfect round in round number 2, in The Phantom Menace, who was in charge of the Space Fighter Corps on Naboo?
Rick Ali. He was Bravo leader.
You broke up a little bit, Mark.
Then let's do it again. I'll use my JTE rule. In The Phantom Menace, who was in charge of the Space Fighter Corps on Naboo?
Rick Olie.
Ladies and gentlemen, got a perfect round from both competitors, Christian.
Unbelievable there. 21-19. Andres Cabrera
All right.
also having a perfect round in the realm of Phantom Menace and still keeps himself in distance as he's down 2 points to Andrew Dimalanta. 21-19 as we get into the betting round, round number 3. Mark, how does that go?
Round number 3 as the managers dance to perfect rounds. This is known as the betting round.
Betting round.
Whoever's in the lead, and that is going to be the hunter in this case, is going to get another spin at the wheel, whatever category that wheel lands on. The field of
I'm gonna assume I bet
competition
3
is gonna
points,
hear
obviously.
1 question from
It doesn't
that
really matter.
genre. The value of that question is up to the competitors. Once we settle on the category, before we ask the question, each competitor is going to have to bet a certain amount of points. You may wager up to 3 points. You may wager as little as 0 points. You can also wager 1 or 2 points. It's really up to you.
And when
Here's
you
the rub.
sorry, real quick, Mark, when you do that, when you write your questions down, you're going to put your betting points down in the private chat first before we answer the question. So you will spin the category, and as soon as we know the category, you will put your points in the private chat. Sorry, Mark.
Why do I have to?
I was just getting
Wait,
to that.
I do need
Sorry,
this
buddy.
for this round.
Anyway, that's pretty much it. If you lose the question and you miss the answer, you lose that many points. So be careful how much you wager. If you get the question right, you, of course, gain that many points. So points can be won or lost in the betting round.
All right. All right, so we will start here. The wheel will come up. First of all, we will have Winston Marshall. Winston Marshall. Yes, Winston?
Quick question. So normally whenever the betting round happens, it is a secret to the other competitor about what they are betting. So I'm just curious about that, and potentially, I mean, if both of the competitors don't care, I'm just throwing that out there because that is
You got to do it simultaneously. You got to do it simultaneously once you have I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, and you're both going to put it in there at the same time.
Copy that.
All right. So, all right, let's start here with Andrew Dimalanta, who will have the spin here, and there's the spin.
All right. Hello to all the new viewers that we have today. We're on the homepage of Twitch, and we have a veritable crap ton of viewers. So
Yeah,
thanks,
so-
everybody, for watching.
And if there is the
Heroes and villains.
Man,
That
heroes,
looks dead on.
it's heroes and villains. It's on the left hand side. Heroes and villains. It is. So heroes and villains. So guys, on the count 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Make sure that you guys put it into the private chat.
Ooh, I
Heroes
wonder
and
how my
villains.
score was.
Ace, are you ready?
It's probably not
You ready,
very
Andrew? Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Great. All right. So here is the question. Here's the question for heroes and villains. Heroes and villains. All right. All right, gentlemen, here we go.
Oh, I could put the number of points. Duh.
In Solo, what character says to Han, "Let me give you some advice. Assume everyone will betray you, and you will never be disappointed."
I don't think that's bad advice here on this planet.
No, I think you're right.
Am I right, K-Dog?
That's right, Billy. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Andres, how many points?
I bet 3.
And you said?
Tobias Beckett.
And Andrew, how many points?
3 points.
And you said?
Tobias Beckett.
Both
Tobias
are correct.
Beckett.
So Andrew Dimalanta keeps his 2-point lead. keeps his 2-point lead as we get into round number 4. This is the speed round. 24-22.
All right, this is
Andrew
gonna be a
keeping his
weird
lead, and we're going to bring in back Winston and Gucci. And
What I'm
Mark,
gonna have to
this is
do
a different kind of
is-
speed round, so tell us how round 4 works.
That's right. We didn't really need to do the betting round. We could have just given these guys 3 points, but now the metal really is going to meet the road here because it's a new speed round for everyone. In round number 4, each competitor is going to hear 10 questions. It's the same 10 questions as your opponent. However, it is not going to be at the same time. So one competitor is going to remain in this stream while the other
So
competitor
what
goes
I'm
to a
gonna try
different
to
stream
do
so we can
is
keep an eye on
write
them
down if
not
me and the
listening in.
competitor
Remember, Family
get
Feud
questions
kind of works
right.
like that. Once the competitor is locked in, we
First
begin.
competitor, the
You
second
have 60
competitor, I'm doing
seconds
nothing.
to answer as many of the 10 questions as possible. If you get a question correct, you gain a point. If you incorrectly answer a question, you lose a point. If we ask a question and you're not sure of the
And
answer,
then I can input it
you
while
may
the
simply
second
say
competitor is going, I
pass,
guess.
and we'll move on to the next question. There is no penalty or loss of point if you pass on a question. If we have exhausted all questions and you still have time left in your 60-second window, we will re-ask any question that you passed on. Again, doesn't matter how many times we ask the question, there's never a penalty if you pass on the question. There's only a penalty if you wager an incorrect answer. So, Christian, could be as many as 10 points for a competitor, could be as little as negative 10 points. I don't think that's going to be the case, but 60 seconds is the cap.
All right, Winston, yeah?
I just want to throw out a challenge here against that last question.
There's no, you had to do it at the time. Unfortunately, we can't honor any challenges right now. All right, so speed round is about to begin. But before we get to
what was wrong
the
with the last
speed
question?
round, I wanted to remind everybody once again, if you're joining us, Skybound Expo. It is a 2-day virtual con, and it's going to be kicking off
I already forgot what
Skybound's
the
10th
question was.
anniversary. It highlights all their partners and
Tobias
creators,
Beckett.
connecting with the fans
Thought they
in
both said
light
Tobias
and
Beckett.
lack of the conventions happening this year. Schmoedown programming is going to be one of our Intergita matches. That's right, between Robert Parker and Chance Ellison. That's going to happen on July 18th at 3:30 p.m. So make sure you head on over to the Skybound YouTube channel, subscribe, and SEN Live will happen on Sunday, July 19th at 11 a.m. The Skybound Expo. So make sure you check that out. All right, so we are going to have Bobby Gooch. You have
that's
60
an
seconds to talk to Dimalanta to decide if you guys want to go first or second, starting now.
Damn right we want to go first. Ain't
Yep.
that right?
Yeah.
You want to go first? That's it. Okay. Perfect. All right.
Let them
so
stumble off of
Andres and Winston. Andres is going to drop you out. Winston has chosen to stay. Winston's going to stay, and Winston will be watching with his hands up. Hands up. Same thing, Gooch. Hands up. Hands up throughout the whole thing. We're going to bring Winston back in. Andres will be removed to a separate stream. I will be given the word when Winston is back. Winston was accidentally dropped out, so Winston will be back, and then we are going to start the clock. And for those new viewers who are out there watching right now, if you like the Schmoedown, you want to check out more from the Schmoedown, head on over to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/the Schmoedown. We
Let's
have
see
a
how this
full-on
round
season,
works.
rankings, competitors, champions, the whole 9, factions, and everything happening competitive. We have turned trivia into a sport, and we'd like you to join us. So head on over to youtube.com/the Schmoedown, and please subscribe today. A lot of different matches happen. All right, so still waiting for Winston.
Did he go to the Lost Souls room from Beetlejuice?
I don't know. They put him. They had put him out by accident.
All right, well, you know, everybody needs a timeout. Helped me as a young man.
He's
Now I'm
coming.
old. I'm like 55 now.
Yeah.
Get hydrated. Nice to see all the new viewers here. Like Christian said, you want to subscribe to the YouTube channel, check out our Facebook group, a whole lot of stuff. And Andrew, I know the suspense is killing you. Just hang tight, my man. The speed round is on its way. It takes a while for us to warm up the speed round, but we promise once the speed round begins, it is the speed round.
That's right. So, and once again, July 18th, the Cobra Chance Ellison up against Robert the Spider Parker, 3:30 p.m. That will be youtube.com/Skybound, facebook.com/Skybound Entertainment. All right, if we don't have Winston in the next 2 20 seconds. We're going to start the speed round without him.
That sounds fair. Hey, can I call that Parker Ellison match with you? Can I be in the expo? Do I need to buy a badge or get a hotel room? What do I need to do?
You can be there, but there's no challenges in this round anyway. There's no repeats in this round. So Andrew, make sure during this round you can choose pass. If you want, you will not lose a point by saying pass. But remember that you have to enunciate and make sure that you have the exact words. All right, here we go. Winston is back. Hands up, Winston. Both hands, please. 2 hands up. I've warned the managers that if they drop their hands during this, they will be docked a point. Their competitor will be docked a point in the round. All right. So we're going to put 60 seconds on the clock here. Andrew, you ready to go?
Yes.
All right. Starting now. Geneva O'Reilly plays which character in Rogue One?
Mon Mothma.
Mon Mothma.
What is the first name of the Ewok Leia befriends on Endor?
Wicket.
Wicked.
Who directed The Empire Strikes Back?
Irvin Kershner.
Irving Kershner.
How many films in the Star Wars series did George Lucas direct?
4.
Who plays Dryden Voss in Solo?
It's
Pass.
Paul Bettany.
By what title is Tarkin called by Krennic in Rogue One?
Governor. Pass.
Pass.
What is the home planet of the Wookiees as seen in Revenge of the
Kashyyyk.
Sith? What is the name of the informant Cassian meets on Kafrene?
Tivik.
Tivik.
In The Force Awakens, who says that's not how the Force works?
Han Solo.
Han.
In how many theatrically released films did Harrison Ford appear in as Han Solo?
5.
6.
And who plays Dryden Voss in Solo? All right, time's out.
Paul Bettany.
Time's out on that one. Time ran out. All right, so we're going to drop you out. And so we drop out Andrew Dimalanta.
Oh, so they're not even saying which ones are right.
And we will
Interesting.
reveal how many correct answers and how many incorrect answers each competitor got.
So I don't know
once
about
both
my 10th.
competitors have gone through.
So I think I got 9 out of
Yes.
those.
So now we're
there was the
waiting
Han
for
Solo.
Andres
How
to
many
come
does he
back
appear in? I think
we're
I'm
going to
right
let
with
people
5.
once again. We'll let them know. We'll let them know at the end what their
So does
score
Harrison
was.
Ford as
at
Han
the
Solo
end.
appearing.
All right,
I think
and
I'm
now
right with
Andres
5.
is back. Going to drop.
Unless I heard the
gonna
question
drop,
wrong.
We're going to leave. Gucci is in. Gucci is in.
so-
Andres is back. Andres,
We'll
you're
see,
going
and
to
I
get the same
passed the
questions.
Tarkin
We're
one,
going to
so
make sure.
that's just a straight pass.
Can
for
you
this
make
round.
sure? I just need the right.
I want
answer
to get an
make sure
answer in
it's
before he
unhighlighted.
does, but yeah,
And
that's
then
a pass.
we
I
are
didn't
going
know that for
to
sure.
get you 60 questions here, Andres, and you will not be revealed what
So we'll see what
Andrew got
Andres
until
does.
after the round is over. Okay. All right. Are you ready?
Ready.
60 seconds on the clock, starting now. Genevieve O'Reilly plays which character in Rogue One?
Mon Mothma.
What is the first name of the Ewok Leia befriends on Endor?
Wicket.
Who directed The Empire Strikes Back?
Irving Kershner.
How many films in the Star Wars series did George Lucas direct?
4.
Who plays Dryden Voss in Solo?
Paul Bettany.
By what title is Tarkin called by Krennic in Rogue One?
Pass.
What is the home planet of the Wookiees as seen in Revenge of the Sith?
Kashyyyk.
What is the name of the informant Cassian meets on Kafrene?
Tivik.
In The Force Awakens, who says that's not how the Force works?
Han Solo.
In how many theatrically released films did Harrison Ford appear as Han Solo?
4.
By what title is Tarkin called by
Grand
Krennic?
Moff.
All right, so with that, Ace has
just
finished.
on time.
Ace has finished all the questions. All right, and then we are going to put together all the math there as we bring back both Winston, and then we're going to bring Andrew back. All right, PJ, our
It's
writer.
a lot of math to get through, so we're going to give our team just a little bit at a
Let's
time.
see.
Look, there were a lot of correct
Interesting.
answers given. We can tell you that. We're just getting the proper
If
score
my
before we move on
calculations
into
are
round
correct,
number
assuming
5.
Ace
I'm
got
going to
the
read all
Grand
the
Moff
questions and give
question,
the answers to you all right
It's-
now
it's
as
a
we put
dead
the
heat.
score in.
7
Genevieve
each.
O'Reilly plays which character in Rogue One? Mon Mothma. What is the first name of the Ewok Leia befriends on Endor? Wicket. Who directed The Empire Strikes Back? Irvin Kershner. How many films in the Star Wars series did George Lucas direct? 4. Who plays Dryden Voss in Solo? Paul Bettany. By what title is Tarkin called by Krennic in Rogue One? Governor. What is the home
I would've
planet
been
of the Wookiees as seen in Revenge of the Sith? Kashyyyk. What is the name of the informant Cassian meets on Kafrene? Tivik. In The Force Awakens, who says that's not how the Force works? Han Solo. How many theatrically released films did Harrison Ford appear as Han Solo? 5. So that was the answer.
So that's an
at the end of round number 4, the score now. Dimalanta 29, Cabrera 28. 1 point separates these two gentlemen as we get to the final round, round number 5. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable, 29-28. And Mark, how's round number 5 go?
Round number 5 works as thus. This is the round that will determine the match, lest we go to sudden death overtime. In round number 5, it's a lot like round number 3
Wait.
in a...
Is that right? Unless I understood the rules wrong. Oh no, he does have 28, and Andrew has those two skit -1. Oh, because there he has a negative as well. Oh, I'm counting 30.
garden variety.
I don't know what's
match.
wrong
You're
with
gonna
my
give us
count,
a series
but-
of numbers. We need numbers from each one of you. These numbers can range from 1 to 20. Each number corresponds to a different corner of Star Wars.
Maybe I'd have to go back
know-how.
and make sure that's
Once
right.
we get your numbers, that's going to
All right, on
correspond
to round
said
number
corner. Your
5.
first question is going to be worth 2 points. Your next one's worth 3 points. Your last one, should we make it that far, is going to be worth 5 big points. So, Christian, because Andrew Dimalanta still has a 1-point lead going into round number 5, him and his team are going to get to give us their 3 lucky numbers ranging from 1 to 20 first.
Well, first, before we do that, we're going to also have 60. Oh, you're right. You're absolutely right. All right. So go ahead, Andrew. Give me your numbers.
7, 11, 18.
7, 11, 18 for the Hunter, and for Andres.
Let's go 6, 9, 13.
6, 9, and 13. All right. Now, Bobby Gucci, you got
so
60
confused on
seconds
why-
to talk to your competitor starting now.
Andrew has negative.
Wait, so it's
There's one
actually
more point
it's
in
actually
that.
30-28 now. They made a switch. Is that what the thing is here?
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
I
Okay.
was right.
Sorry.
You're up by 2.
Huzzah!
Math was
Each
off.
competitor got the same amount in the speed round, which is great because then we just continue on with the 2-point lead that we've had for the last couple rounds.
So
Gotcha.
it's 30. So the score is 30-28. 30-28. So the math was off by a point. 30-28 is 2-point lead by Dimalanta. So all right, go ahead. 60
Yep,
seconds.
They each got 6 points.
Great
I
job.
got 9
Perfect.
points.
Collective.
Ha
Amazing.
ha 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 ha.
Let's finish it off here.
And now I'm
man.
officially
Let's
doing
take
better
it
than
home.
Ace.
You know exactly what to do.
Yep.
All right. So and Winston, you got 60 seconds starting now.
Hey, man. I'm proud of you. That's it. Let's go have fun. Let's win.
I got it, man. Let's go.
Win it all. Let's win it all because you know what happens, right? It's funny. I've watched enough of these Star Wars films in the last couple weeks. I don't know if Gucci has or not, but it's all about the rebels being down, the rebellion being down, and then what happens at the end? The Force always comes through, baby. The Force always comes through. You see that? He's upset, but you're smiling. You know why? Because you're having fun, baby. Let's go.
All right. Thank you to Winston. Thank you to Ace. All right, gentlemen, going to drop out the managers here as we get to the 5th and final round here. This is 30-28. Dimalanta with a 2-point
Why do I have
2-point lead over
only 2
Andres
more
Ace
questions
Cabrera.
than Ace
All right,
does?
Andres, you chose
4 more.
category 6 for your first question. Category 6.
Or 5
Okay, so it doesn't matter if I did 3 first? Because I said 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 13.
Oh, you said 3, 6, 13? I have
Yeah.
I have 6, 9, and 13. What did you do?
I apologize. You are correct. 6, 9, and 13.
6, 9, and 13. Okay,
Yeah.
no worries. No
My
worries.
brain is fried.
That's okay.
Too much math, guys. Too much math.
That's all right.
Apologies.
6, 9, and 13. All
I
right.
was about to
here we
look
go.
at my thing like, what did he really say?
Villains. What prequel character was the first of the Zabrak species to appear in the Star Wars movie?
I mean, since it's villain, then it has to be Darth Maul.
Repeat the question.
Second one. What prequel character was the first of the Zabrak species to appear in a Star Wars movie? Five, four, three, two, one.
Tarful? I don't know.
Looking for Darth Maul.
Oh my God.
Darth Maul. Darth Maul. So now, three-pointer here. Andres?
Oh,
You
that's
chose
tough for
number
Andres,
9.
man.
Number 9. All right, here you go. Number 9. Planets and locations. Here you go. What location in the original trilogy prompted C-3PO to remark, "I told you it was dangerous here"?
Jabba's palace? I'm not sure about this one.
Endor.
That is correct for 3 points. So Andres takes the lead. Andres takes the lead. And here we go. Andres takes the lead. And we go over to Andrew Dimalanta, Mark, who chose category 7 for his 2-pointer.
Yes, he did, Christian. And Joe Theismann's number corresponds to episode 7, The Force Awakens. That's your category, The Hunter. And your question for 2 points and to recapture the lead. Why did C-3PO think Han Solo might not recognize him?
Because of his red arm.
Christian, Andrew Dimalanta is back on top.
All right, so this is where we stand. Andres Cabrera needs to hit this 5-pointer. If he does, he forces the hand of Andrew Dimalanta to win the match. However, if he misses, Andrew Dimalanta goes on to play Alex Damon for the championship, and he will have won the Star Wars tournament. Andres, you chose category 13. Category 13 is the Phantom Menace.
Okay.
Another
What
Phantom
was the
Menace.
name of the droid control ship destroyed by Anakin Skywalker?
The Votun Pala. Or some version.
Vutan Pala.
For 5 points, Ace fighting to the very end here. 36-32. Andrew's going to have to hit his 5 in order to win, but he can still get himself some big points here and potentially break some records. So here is the question mark for Andrew Dimalanta. Category 11 he chose. Category 11.
That's right, category 11. And yeah, it's a 3-point question. He doesn't need to answer this one, but if he does and gets his 5, then he'll have 40 points in one match. All right. So, Christian, I'm not great at math. You said 11.
Yes, he chose number 11 for his 3-pointer.
And Mark Rippon's number corresponds to Solo, a Star Wars story. And Andrew, your question to pull to within 1 of your leader, Ace. In Solo, a Star Wars story, who voiced the serpent-like gang leader on Corellia, Lady Proxima?
Oh, I don't know the answer to this question. I don't know.
Linda Hunt.
For 3.
We are in 1.
All right. So here is where we stand. Andres Cabrera has a 1-point lead here, 36-35. If Dimalanta misses, then Andres Cabrera will be going on to face the champion Alex Damon at the Schmoedown Spectacular in December. However, if Dimalanta hits it, he is the new #1 contender. Andrew, you chose category 18. Mark, category 18.
All right, Christian. I mean, did you want anything else from this match, fans watching? Did you want anything else for the win? Andrew the Hunter Dimalanta has selected the category 18, which corresponds to droids. And your question for a 40-point match and the win. What is the name of the droid that can be seen torturing a gonk droid in Return of the Jedi?
The name of the droid torturing the other droid? That's not EV-99. He was the kind of the leader. I don't know who. I'm just gonna guess EV-99 because I don't know the other droid. I can't. If Ace wins off this question, damn.
5, 4.
Repeat the question.
Second one.
Category is droids, and the question for 5 points: what is the name of the droid that can be seen torturing a gonk droid in Return of the Jedi?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And your winner!
Wow! I can't believe
and
Ace
gentlemen,
just won.
Andres Ace
Oh my God!
Cabrera!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Answer
Oh my God!
8D8.
8D8.
Wow.
8D8.
Wow.
Andrew, gonna have to put you in the waiting room at the moment.
Man, Andrew looks crushed. Wow, that was crazy. Alright, well, I didn't do that great in that whole round. Missed 2 questions there, missed on Andrew's questions. I missed 1 on Ace's. I did really well in round 4. That was a pretty good round for me compared to the other 2. Round 2 was pretty great. I missed the 1 New Hope question. But all right. And then I missed, okay, the one question I should have known. All right, let's look at this sheet right here. Why am I looking off to the side? The Luke being a commander question on Hoth, I should have known. I probably should have thought harder because General didn't seem right to me, but I wasn't sure at all. This one is one, what was it? I remember it being something, I don't remember. Being something on my list of things to look at. So it was either this one or this one. No, the round 2 New Hope question was about an Imperial officer, which I should know. What was that one? I don't know. I don't remember. So round 4 was good. Ace's 3-pointer I missed. What was that? Did he get that right? He got that right. Oh, what? I think that was the what planet is this C-3PO refers to as a dangerous place, or what place or planet. Could have repeated that question. Dimalanta's 3-pointer was, oh, who voiced Lady Proxima? I don't even think that's on my sheet. It should be. Maybe it is. But I didn't learn it. But I should have. I was getting around to voice actors. That was something I left. This one, I mean, that was impossible. You could even see Ace's reaction where I was like, I don't know. So those 5-pointers always completely random. Ace's 5-pointer, the Votum Pala, slightly easier than that one because it's a question that's been asked before. I mean, they have asked questions about random droids in the background, but that's like so random and hard because there are millions of droids or hundreds of droids in backgrounds. So that's tough, man. Tough break for Andrew. That sucks. I got 83.8%. That's respectable. Not too bad with the type of questions being asked. Oops, let's do this. So let's look at my complete tournament summary. If I can get there. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bam. Ba-da-ba. So Andres was 25 of 29, and Dimalanta was 26 of 28. How does Andres have so many questions? There's something wrong with my sheet. So you get 10 plus 5 plus 1, 16, 26. 26 plus 3, 29. So why didn't Dimalanta have so much fewer? There's 2 he didn't answer. So that's 10 plus 5, 16, 24, 27. That doesn't make any sense. No, that's 11, 16, 17, 25, 28. I guess that's right. No, wait, that totally makes sense for ace. Okay, well, there you go. All right, back to the business at hand. Ended the tournament with an 87.7 accuracy, which is better than, you know, Quevedo was, Sullivan was, Molly Damon was, and Ken Knapsack was, and Adam Witt. So out of the 5 out of the 9 players, I did better than. I was right there with Andres. Almost right there with Andres. He was at 88%. Obviously, Laura Kelly played amazing at 97%, missed only 1 question. Andrew Dimalanta played amazing at 95.5. Joseph Scrimshaw at 95. Obviously, much lower sample size. Ace had actually the best sample size out of anyone in the tournament because he played that extra match. And at 88%, that's pretty awesome. But yeah, I'm right there with him. I know the places where I need to get better. I know what I need to do strategically. If I were to compete in this tournament, to take my percentage from, it's going to be from like 87% or 88. I'm just going to round up 88%. I think I could get it to a solid 93. Basically, go up by 5%. Because they're just questions that are impossible, like the capital of Tatooine question that Laura Kelly had. Like, I'm not going to know that because it has nothing to do with the movies. It is straight up a canon question that happens to be in a book that they're counting as part of the movie. Okay, sure. But I'm not going to be able to study that unless I buy the books. And that's like, I looked it up last time. Buying all those visual dictionaries is a near $400 investment. And, you know, maybe I might get so excited for getting onto a team and competing that I would do that, because that's something I would do and read through. But it's so impossible to tell out of all that information what's going to show up. So I would say, you know, 3 to 5% of the questions are just impossible to think of. Even like the Count Dooku Sereno question, which something you probably should know as a Star Wars fan if you want to claim you're a trivia champion or whatever. But it wasn't something asked before. Yeah, that's the thing. If it's not asked before, that type of question in the Schmoedown, it's hard to prepare for. But what are you going to do? Anyway, but I think I get to that point, and there are questions like the Commander. It's just something you should know, which blanks on your head. But I think I can get mine up to 93%, where on any given day I could beat anyone, possibly except for Alex Damon, because I'm pretty sure that's impossible. But we'll see. But yeah, I think I had so much fun doing this. I'm kind of tired of studying Star Wars right now. Excited to actually rewatch the movies when I get a chance in the coming months. With the subtitles on, with the new knowledge of, I don't have to pay attention to, well, I have to pay attention to every single thing. But if it's something that wasn't on my sheet before, it wasn't on my study sheets, then I get to write it down instead of writing every single thing I could think of down while I was watching it. But yeah, that should be fun. Hopefully, this will go out and actually show someone that I'm ready to compete and get me into the Schmoedown. I would love it. But yeah, that's all for now. maybe I'll record some other matches. I mean, I'm not good at Inner Geekdom, so that's not happening. But when the singles tournament starts, maybe I'll record myself playing along with those matches as well, just for fun. I'm not claiming I could compete like I can compete in the Star Wars League, but I know I get a good amount right. It'd be respectable for a rookie, I think, with putting in no amount of studying, which I do not plan to, unless I'm in the league, and that's different. But yeah, that's all I got. That's it for the tournament. Congrats to Andres Cabrera. That's awesome that he won. I probably was doubting him every step of the way, but except for the first match, that you never knew. I didn't know who Josh Covino was. But congrats, Andres. Well done. Good luck against Alex Damon, and hopefully against me in the future. Let's see. And that's it for me. That's a wrap.